side and PL mid.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
Kind of left the lane almost immediately and had no impact. This time around, I feel like they're setting them up for success.
Oh, bottom lane, they actually start going on to Chessie.
Oh, this body block by MMY.
MMY can't quite stay ahead of him. He's going to be able to get into the trees and escape. So no first blood. Just the counter lane. Chessie goes down to the mid lane.
It just sort of feels like a low percentage gank to me, unless he runs out of mana. But
or maybe they combo it up with an avalanche. Let's see, they're going to leave with the avalanche toss. Already brings Siler low. They're actually going to hold on to it. Ice Shard's ready to go. They get the snowball, bring the Centaur close enough to be able to hit that stun. Siler will end up going down. A well-executed gank by Complexity. From Complexity in the top lane. As they're going to try and catch out ROTK, who's been playing this really aggressively against Swindles. ROTK is going to be hit by this snowball. They already have the anchor smash on top of him. Swindles is burning, though, underneath this fire. They will be able to slow down ROTK. The Satyr Banisher is going to work. ROTK can go nowhere and will end up dying. Complexity very low as they retreat out, but low. They can't actually turn and fight in any way. Hunskin's going to try and rotate up to the top lane.
Yeah, they don't have a ward for this.
They're going to gush him.
RTK doesn't have Firefly anymore.
Yeah, Hunskin, he will be able to get some sort of slowdown here. If he gets the Ice Shards over the top, they might be able to kill RTK, but never mind. They have the Ravage, but now the Lasso goes out. Swindle is going to be able to get this off. It goes down, but it doesn't matter. The 4 heroes of LGD get stunned, but Complexity have no way out. MMY finds the extra kill, slowing down Hunskin. 3-2 now. LGD punished the aggressive move by Complexity up to that top lane. Successful gank here. They can take this tower, and they're coming with the numbers advantage too.
Yeah, and this is what we wanted to see, right? But in an ideal world, you have your Tidehunter here.
Cask already being used. The snowball comes in. Maybe he is going to be stunned up immediately. Nice two-man stun. MMY gets a good kick, but it doesn't matter. Maybe as well as the Porter down, MMY is just trying to escape. Limp, he's got a toss up in 2 more seconds. Is going to decide not to go for it, and they just turn around for that tier 1 tower.
Just leave his support down there or rotate down to the jungle.
And particularly when you're picking up some of these slower cores, such as the Phantom Lancer in particular. Oh, mid lane, they're going to be able to jump on a D-Freak. Quick kill there, roll on through. 10-minute rune, Siler's going to be pushed away from that one. Or he's actually going to go for it. This is very dangerous. Leads with the avalanche. Hunskin will be able to catch up here. He's going to hold on to the snowball to try and chase down Siler, but Siler actually gets over the cliff and will be okay. Snowball used defensively, but MMY managed to get a good kick. They have a little bit more damage. Siler's going to be able to finish him off with the lance. Gets it in the end.
Really go for, like I said, the mid gank, but it's going to be Hunskin that's here instead.
Pick up. That's the first reveal of the Bling Dagger, though. Complexity, I'm sure, is still going to be happy with that. What they may not be happy with, though, is LGD going to be able to turn this into a tier 1 tower push as well. Looks like Swindle's going to try and put a stop to it. They've already blown the glyph. Just on the side, DDC is going to be able to caught by Z-Freak, and he's got the perfect creeps to be able to pull up a support like this. The cast goes out, but a gush will finish him off. The tier 1 tower is going to be saved, at least for now. They can choose to deny it if they want. Maybe finally takes that tier 1 at bottom lane and is ready to go for the TP at any point in time. His team chooses to engage, but again, it's a dangerous proposition as Limp shows his Blink Dagger, jumps onto RTK. Nice silence from MMY. Actually brings a lot of time. RTK is eventually going to go down here. Oh, there it goes. The bear finally finishes him off. Z-Freak's right in the middle of everything. Does manage to heal up. Swindles is staying forward, though, making sure that if LGD want to be able to fight this one out, they have to go through him first. They've already lost their Chen. Jump in from MMY. What an initiation. He managed to get the silence on the multiple. The Ravage goes out still, and MMY is down. The snowball will be able to save Hunskin for the time being, but oh my god. What a plasma field from the Rays are almost able to finish these heroes off. They're going to pursue and see if they can get some more. Siler's looking for a doppelganger forward. Lance is going to be able to hit on Chetsy. A turnaround for Lint, though, almost popping maybe. They get the root as well. He finished him off the plasma field. They're still alive, though. Nice. Siler's trying to finish him off the Lance. He gets the kill at the very minimum. 3-for-3 exchange. A tier 2 does go down.
A pretty strong way to deal with it, especially the Tiny in the early game can clear most of it.
Oh, grab on a Z-Freak here. They do have Siler coming in, but the snowball is going to be able to slow down RTK. He gets popped by the Walrus Punch, but Z-Freak will still die, and Siler's surrounding these heroes. He does go for Hunskin up next. The Diffusal Blade is just too much for Complexity to be able to handle. Double kill for Siler.
He's going to get gone on by the bear, but there's no follow-up.
Oh,
he's making his way over.
He's got a doppelganger. Swindles might be able to hit this Ravage setup. Siler's ready to go. Oh my god, they blow everything almost to be able to pop an illusion, and Siler TP's away. See you later, Complexity. And actually be such insane 5-man power that LGD may actually lose. Elena Rax or something from that. Swindle's gonna jump forward. They're gonna try and pop Sylar here. He managed to jump himself away. Oh, no mind games can be used for that one, Sylar. Swindles blows the Ravage to obtain that mega kill streak.
Perfect timing for them, but bottom tier 2 is getting really low. They're getting chased down as LGD full retreat.
They use a purge on the bear to make sure that Sylar can get away. Another doppelganger use. Swindles has his blink dagger ready to go. He can actually catch LGD here. Limp's going to be leading this charge. BKB goes off on Maybe. He turns his attention to fight out Limp with MMY hitting a huge kick. Swindles just unable to get off a good Ravage here. He's wandering around looking for it desperately. Still though, the Bat Rider has gone down from the Lone Druid, and the BKB is now down out from Maybe. MMY jumps in. Ravage gone. Used on Sylar. MMY comes in. Trying to pop his full combination. They're all low, but nobody on LGD is high enough to be able to get a single kill. LGD get wiped there, and Complexity keep almost everyone alive. Z-Freak tapping out towards the bear end.
And the bear, or the Bat Rider even goes to the buyback off.
Or perhaps enough of a warning sign for maybe to be able to get out with the TP. Perhaps even forced to use BKB, but we'll see. Oh, Limp is able to get the jump onto him first. BKB is popped, TP out, and there really isn't anything to stop him from getting away. They will be able to catch DDC though. We'll be able to get the tier 2 at the bottom lane. Sylar's pushing on top. Once again, they're going to try and threaten Complexity back. But
Firefly again.
This time, yeah, Firefly is not going to be able to get Complexity off this tier 3 tower. And maybe this is just a straight trade-off from LGD.
I think you just go bottom if you're Complexity too.
And Complexity push for more here. In one fell swoop, they may be able to get 2 lanes of Rax. Limp is caught in a bad position though. He does have the Aegis as well as BKB. He can afford to die here. And he'll come back when the Magic Immunity needed to be able to fight this one out. Limp may actually be taken out from the Maledict. At least he's not inside the enemy base, so that's okay. But still, Sylar's taking the lane of Rax. Maybe they should have backed up.
I don't know if they wouldn't have had the TP on Limp for a straight trade.
You get a big HP upgrade on Sylar as he's trying to complete a hard at this point in time. But oh, RTK is going to be able to grab Hawnskin. A pullback, a free pickoff on a support, not amazing. They would have loved a core, but
they know the Roshan's out. They're gonna go for this smoke. I would have really liked to see them wait like 10 seconds.
Are they gonna go straight high ground here? Oh, they're gonna be able to grab Sylar immediately. They burst him down a little bit, get him down to about 2/3 HP. The Ravage goes out as well, controlling up these heroes and making sure RTK doesn't get the full pullback. Limp has popped his BKB, and LGD are just trying to kite Swindle Melons and the rest of his boys around. They get the toss forward. MMY gets off a really good ultimate that can keep on going and beyondly survives. Finally, he does go down. Limp's gonna be taken out though, and maybe a lot of damage, but he's only down. He's fighting up against Shenzi. The snowball actually keeps some of the heroes alive, and Sylar almost goes down as well. Doppelganger trying to juke it out. They're trying to figure out which one it is. Oh, but finally they get him. Ice Shards completes the kill. A 1-for-3 exchange, and Complexity can now try and force some buyback.
Oh,
the thing is, LGD don't have any.
They've only got it on the Earth Spirit. The other 2 cores don't have it available. Complexity don't know that either, but they should at least poke to see. If neither of the cores buy back, then they know for sure. Like, there's no way that LGD just give up a second lane of Rax like this if they had it available. Complexity is going to confirm.
And this will be a second lane of Rax, it seems, as LGD's supports do not have the damage to be able to push back Complexity. RTK starts jumping forward. He's like beating himself like there will be buybacks, but there simply won't be. A Walrus Punch, force snap forward. RTK gets some distance and will be able to just barely survive. The melee Rax and the range Rax will both still go down. RTK's feint does not successfully dissuade Complexity from pushing in the lane.
Yeah, now Complexity should just go for the Roshan, I think.
Yeah, now that they forced LGD back out of position. They're actually going to go for the push here. The jump forward, RTK actually establishes Z-Freak as his first target. They're going to be able to blow him up almost instantly, but the snowball comes in. Z-Freak unable to get off the heel. Ravage goes down, BKB is up, and Sylar is still pulling for the They're actually just going to try and go straight, make a creep, and they've got it too. LGD have to win this fight and somehow make a counter play. They've already taken out 2. They're going to be able to get Swindleman's TP out. Never mind, they have no stuns to be able to stop him. Oh no, Complexity get a really clean escape from all of that. 3 cores alive, the supports are the only ones who go down. I don't know how LGD can possibly turn. Complexity do have full buybacks though. So it's definitely going to be the toughest fight of LGD's race through here at the Shanghai Major. Sylar starts jumping forward, immediately going to be targeting Swindlemelons.
He's so tanky though.
He easily survives. They start focusing now on the tier 3 towers, slowly but surely. They just do not have the same kind of great pushers. Jump forward, they're actually going to be able to get Chesty. Saboteur goes out. Limp going to try and counter-initiate, but the BKB's already gone down from LGD. The problem is, Complexity are so damn tanky. Chesty, he's finally going to go down. Maybe he's able to kill one, but LGD, they're just getting cleaned through by Limp, and he takes down two. Both of those heroes going to buy back now. It's good kick from MMY, going to be able to stall things out. They're going to try and boot to travel in mid lane by Sylar, while maybe defends the bottom and top lane pushes of Mega Creeps, but it all but assured that LGD's push has been stymied.
And this game is so much better than it was against the one back in the Frankfurt Major, and they've learned a lot since then. As the tier 4 tower is going to go down, the LGD are constantly being pressed back into their fountain.
And here comes Complexity surging forward now. They have the Spirit Bear that's going to be leading the way. Oh, jump in from Limp. They're actually going to be able to identify DDC and pick him off immediately. He does not have buyback. They're playing around the fountain. No, what an Ice Shard. That's actually going to prevent the retreat from MMY. He gets the kick, rolls back into the fountain, will be able to survive while Sylar goes for Z-Freak in the back, but he doesn't have the vision. RTK toss him in the air, bounce back up by the Ravage. They've also controlled up Sylar as well, who they're trying to target down, but they get back to the fountain once again. Onskin dropping low for maybe, but some of these heroes will not survive. RTK have to buy out now. The tier 4 tower going to be the target. Complexity might actually take that low though. RTK almost going to be beaten down again. It's going to be low. Sylar as well. No buybacks there. Complexity, they've taken 2 tier 4s. They've done it. They've taken out LGD and will move forward to top 8 guaranteed here at the Shanghai Major.
And in the booth, they just immediately rush each other, leaving their keyboards behind.
Going absolutely wild in the booth, hugging each other like mad. Complexity are so excited, going from bottom in their group stage of Group D